Hi everybody. Today I am going to talk about the third session of the chapter Quality Control in Homeopathy. Now come to the sampling. To determine the qualities of the product, sampling of raw materials, processing products or the finished products are significantly help in the overall quality control of the dosage forms. Scientifically, a true sample should consist of an appropriate number quality from a batch which determine the true nature of the entire product. There may be a variety of sampling plans. The commonly used sampling plans are single sampling and double sampling methods. In single sampling, only one sample is analyzed to determine the whole batch. That is, collect only one sample and is analyzed for the quality of the whole batch of products. In a double sampling plan, there may be two samples are collected. If the first sample gives a rejection result, a second sample is tested to determine the acceptability of the batch. Sometimes multiple sampling plans may also be used. Now let us see about the method of official sampling for analysis. You know, the correct sampling is an essential part of the proper maintaining of the quality standard. A sampling of raw plant product is usually done in different ways. In case of powdered or ground drugs, where the parts of the gross sample are less than 1 centimeter, with the help of sampler, remove a core from the top to the bottom of the container and take the sample. Not more than 2 samples being taken in opposite directions. When the total weight of the drug is less than 100 kilogram, the official sample should be at least 250 gram. If the drug sample is more than 100 kilogram, the official sample should be at least 250 gram. The repeated sample should be taken in the same way as I said earlier. Then the collected samples are mixed and divided into 4 equal quarters. Reject the 2 of the divided diagonal quarters and combine carefully, mix the remaining quarters of the sample and again repeat the quartering process in the same manner until 2 of the quarters will come to at least 250 grams. This is final quarters constitute an official sample. Where the part of the gross sample are more than 1 centimeter in any dimension, they are collected by hand. When the total weight of the drug sample is less than 100 kilogram, the official sample should be at least 500 gram. When the weight of the drug sample is more than 100 kilogram, the official sample should be at least 500 gram. It should be taken in repeated samples in the same way. Next, they are mixed and divided into 4 equal quarters as I said earlier. Reject the 2 of the diagonal quarters, combine and carefully mix the remaining quarters and again the subject of the drug to a quartering process in the same manner until two of the quarters weights come at least 500 grams. These final quarters constitute an official sample, where the total weight of the drug sample is less than 10 kg. The same process is to be followed, but somewhat smaller quantities are collected. The official sample's weight should be at least 125 gram. Now, let us see the preparations of crude raw materials for analysis. The official samples are as per requirements by the quartering process as I described earlier. In the case of grounded and unpowdered drugs, the collected sample is ground so that it will pass through number 20 standard mesh sieves. If the sample cannot be ground, it should be reduced to as fine as state as possible. Then it is mixed by rolling on paper or sampling and spread out in a thin layer and collected for analysis. That's all for today. Remaining part of this chapter will continue in the next video. I hope this video is useful for you to an easy understanding of the topic. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click the bell button to receive all the future updates. Let me conclude. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Like,
Comments
share,
and
subscribe.